Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ori, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV and the Coptic Crusade campaign as Ethiopia. So, what are we doing today? I think today the plan is we're going to war with Marahan. I was looking at it between recording sessions, and Kilwa's not going to accept the call to arms because they have two occupied provinces, and I think Kilwa's probably under siege. No, it was under siege. Oh my god, is that 100 devastation? Ugh. Speaking of devastation, let's look at the devastation map mode. At least our interior is all prospering, which is awesome. Benefit of having stability, your state prosperity builds up over time, which is quite nice. Quite a nice little bonus there. Yeah, all of this land is quite devastated. Well, there is devastation, but it's not too bad overall. We already have our claim on Marahan, and we did just take a fair chunk of land from Adal. So there's a case to maybe be made for consolidating that. But I don't know how long before Kilwa will actually accept the call to arms. And Kilwa can muster a decent stack. Although that being said, Kilwa's power is dramatically reduced because they lost Sofala as a vassal. I believe Sofala starts out as a vassal of Kilwa, and they are no longer a vassal, so that is quite interesting to see. Definitely, I don't believe I've ever seen Sofala break free naturally. Then again, I may haven't forgotten about it. It's, you know, stranger things have happened after all. So we're going to go ahead and bump maintenance up at this point. We do have some loans to pay down, but we make 5 ducats a month. I think we could afford to well, I mean, we get glorious amounts of Monarch points right now, and the more I think about it, the more I think we are going to go ahead and disinherit this 215, because he has a grand total of 8. I mean, it will hurt our prestige overall. Let's just go ahead and do it and be done with it. There we go. You're gone. Go away. Alright, we have a 5% chance of getting a new heir. Woo! Hopefully we get one in the not-too-distant future. But let's go ahead and move the armies. I think we'll have our 2-star general lead the way. And I think we will declare this almost immediately. That being said, we are going to pull back our spy network in Warsangali. And we are going to start spying on the Mamluks again, because we do need to start stealing maps so we can actually see what on earth is happening besides in the Horn of Africa. So we're going to have to be able to get some troops. We're going to have to somehow be able to get a unit to the Meshrik so we can steal a map of Anatolia. Thinking maybe military access from Mushasha somehow. Just go like land a mercenary over there. That's entirely possible. That being said, we don't have a navy to land said mercenary, but whatever. Whatever. Let's keep an eye on this. He is at war with Adal, which is quite funny, considering we now have Adal pretty much encased within our country. We're just saving the rest of Adal for later. How much aggressive expansion do we have? Not too much, honestly. It's come down a little bit. I think we'll be able to annex most of Marahan without too much difficulty. We're definitely going to come down here and pick up this province. Warshik, maybe. I don't know, I tried. But we're going to come down here, pick it up, convert it to Coptic, and then we're going to probably pop Mogadishu out as a subject, just to help eliminate some of the coring costs down in this region. And he'll be pretty easy to gobble up later, since we do seem to have an abundance of Diplo points floating around right now. That being said, that may or may not always be the case. We'll wait one more month. We can not get another claim, sadly. There we go. Full morale. Kilwa still won't accept. It's only Malindi, Pate, and Marahan. I think we're going to make the war goal Worder. And go. You go there. You go there. Glorious. We're going to go just instantly siege down his capital. We still don't have any cannons, which is kind of wait, no, we don't have Miltech 7 yet. Derp. That comes next year. We could go ahead and take Diplotech 6 right now. We would not actually get the innovativeness from it, which is kind of unfortunate. I would have loved to have gotten that. Oh, hey, more Diplo that we just really can't use right now. Alright, so this stack is moving back. These guys are all on Tech 6, I believe. Pate and Malindi are only on Tech 5, so I'm not super worried about that. Ooh. Random stab hit, yay! I love random stab hits. So at the end of the year, we'll pick up our Mill Tech and probably that Diplo Tech as well. These guys are fighting, which is quite amusing. Fighting a 4-stack of natives there. We're actually not going to go out there. We're going to go down to El Bur, honestly. Let's go to Werder and see what... Yes! I'm so glad we disinherited that previous heir. You will be, Susinyos. I hereby dub thee Susinyos. So we're not really going to have a shortage of, admin. We may have a slight shortage of Diplo points, but I'm not that worried about it. I get winner! No? I get winner! Should we roll for a better general? We did lose our 2-star general down there. Let's look at our estates. We can't get one from the nobility currently. We could get 80 ducats and start working off some of that debt. We don't need the Diplo right now, so I think I will do that. We'll pay down a loan for sure. That's fine. Yeah, we'll get that interest coming down. What's our army tradition is the real question. It's just shy of 40. Dude, I think we have to. He's such a glorious ruler, and we now have a pretty solid heir to go along with that glorious ruler. He's also a god-tier general. Get in there, my man. We are taking a -1 here since we're attacking into hills, or highlands, I believe that was. Let's double-check that. Yeah, that's highlands. Oh, well. We'll go ahead and turn the development edict off here in Kaffa. I don't believe we need it anymore. So where can we start converting? Wow, this is actually the next quickest conversion here in this state, which isn't bad. Let's go ahead and we'll turn on the Enforced Religious Unity edict. Go ahead and start this conversion. Shouldn't take too long. It produces slaves, so it gives... I didn't realize slaves gave extra local missionary strength. That's quite interesting. Oh, look at that. Annihilate their forces. Even in the... even in Highlands, we just annihilate them. Okay, so we do have an uprising. Oh, excuse me. We do have a rebellion to go put down, so let's do that, actually. We can leave this army sieging here. I'm not super worried about it. Siege of Gaiaco, that is down. I mean, we're probably going to have enough, but I don't really want to roll for a general right now. I guess we put our ruler in charge here. It is a little risky, but I think we kind of have to. I don't feel super confident leaving this stack. Well, you know, the Medjugorje general is actually not terrible at all, and he is attached. So, I mean, our general is much better, but I don't really want to risk him since he's our ruler. Alright, we're going to come here. We're going to reinforce. There we go. Let's go smash these silly separatists. So I was thinking about our next idea, and I think the more I've thought about it, the more I am going to... Where's Sadamo? I believe it's over here. Let's just do it in this way and find it faster. This province, I do not want autonomy there. I will pay 33 Diplo to prevent more autonomy there. Alright, land fire damage is a little early for that, but so be it. It is what it is. We're going to just fully go ahead and occupy up Marahan so they can't train any further troops. We are now losing innovativeness, which is a shame. Alright, let's go ahead and pick this up. There we go. We're not losing innovativeness anymore. We have 10.5, which is quite nice. We can't quite get our mill tech just yet. Alright, let's go ahead and unequip our ruler there. Unequip. Yes, he's like an item we can just equip and unequip from our army. Because that's, yeah. Actually, that is kind of how it works. Oh well. Truce with Ajuran is up. That's fine. I get winner. No? Oh, I wanted winner, though. Alright, now we have to siege this down. That being said, the Marahan General, or Medribari General, excuse me, does have some siege, which is quite nice. We're going to go ahead and, I suppose, just have this 14 stack pick up this 1 stack. There's our Miltech. Let's go ahead and pick that up. We have Miltech 7 up and on the go now, so we do have some cannons. We could get cannons, I should say. We don't have them yet. So we're not going to be able to grab these provinces more than likely, just because Adal's friendly little allies are occupying people. We could go ahead and probably peace out Malindi, so I think I will. I mean, I would have loved to subjugate him, but I think what we'll do is we'll, the more I think about it, the more I just want to take all this Somaliland for ourselves, since it is part of our culture group. So what we may do is we'll probably take Pate or Pate, whatever it is. We'll convert it to Coptic, and then we'll release Pate as a subject once again. I think that's a pretty solid plan overall. I'm not super concerned about that. Alright, they've made peace. Let's go ahead and go occupy these 2 provinces. Truce with Mahra's up. That's fine. Decline the nobility. Means we have, yep, 75 influence there. Burgers gain some influence. Now that, I wish that would have happened a while ago, because now we can get some actual Diplo as well. We're getting pretty close to being able to take admin tech. Should be able to get it by the end of the year, which is quite nice. I do like that very much. We need to make sure we stay on par with our mill tech, or admin tech. I'm really bad at staying on par with admin tech, because I just like to expand too much. I just eat way too much land and then core it all myself, and it's like, oh, I have no admin. Okay. That sucks. Alright, Malindi, will you get out of this war? No? I mean, we're going to be taking Pate as well, and we probably will kick out, we'll probably convert and kick out Mogadishu as well. Let's go ahead and pick up our next idea group. And our next idea group, it's got to be religious. It has to be. I mean, Deus Vult. Deus Vult. We must go. A crusading we must be going. Cannot believe Marahan has not upgraded this province at all. It's their capital. This is all just really crappy land overall. It's mainly to get our way down here to the much, much richer lands of the of Kilwa and whatnot. Okay, so the blockade is giving them some war score. You still don't want to peace out. I find that hilarious. They must have an army floating around somewhere, but I don't see it, so I don't know. Hey, we could build buildings. We're getting closer to paying off one of our loans, at least. Another one of our loans, I should say. Excuse me. Almost to 50 spy network to steal maps from the Mamluks, and I definitely want to be doing that. We are wasting a little bit of manpower down here by sieging with a full stack, but I don't know where their army is partially the reason. Malindi, will you just peace out? You're under siege, bro. You're fully occupied. Okay, Malindi will probably peace out now. There we go. That gets him out of the war. So we're up to 91% war score. That's fine. Now the real question becomes, what are we actually going to be taking here from Marahan? Oh, for the love of God. Let's double check colonial range so we can actually core this. We cannot. Ooh. Just barely cannot. So I think what we'll have to do, we won't be able to separate peace, but we can't even take it. No. That's really unfortunate, because I don't want to enforce religion on this guy. It's just annoying to have to do that. Well, I guess that is, that's really unfortunate. We just don't quite have the coring range. I guess you're going to just give me all of your money, war reps, India rivalry there for some prestige, because I want prestige. No alliance with Kilwa for you, and, yeah, I guess that's all we can actually do. Okay. Well, we got some money out of it. We got some war reps out of it. I guess it's a win. Alright, so Marahan, are you... How much war score are you? You are only 75% war score. Goodbye. You will now be disappearing from the map. Let's see. How much aggressive expansion is that? Quite a bit, but Marahan is dead. We're about to kill War Sungali as well. Aden will get mad. The Mamluks will actually get mad. We have a truce with Adal. What if we do it this way, then? That still makes a lot of people really mad. Because I don't want to leave him with any coast, and I would like to be able to connect my land up. Let's see, what if we went like that? Because this is what I want. How much AE do we just have? We could sit on this for a little bit. We'll probably... You know what? Let's sit on this until we get call for peace. We do have an improved relations advisor, so that is just fine. Let's go ahead and pay back the next loan. There we go. Not too bad, down to only 0.38 interest a month. Inflation is once again on the rise. I mean, looking at it from like an economic standpoint, we really do need to get our hands on. We need to have like an inflation guy all of the time, and economic would probably be the smart choice there overall. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. I'd just like to burn off... Oh, hey. Look. We don't have the money for this guy now. That sucks. Do we just hire the national tax guy for a couple months? I mean, we might as well. He's only 17 ducats. He's going to be paying for himself for sure, because we make quite a bit of money from tax. Let's see. Not too bad at all. Making almost 7 ducats a month. Should be able to get that inflation reduction advisor going soon. And at this point, we're really just waiting, because I want our aggressive expansion to tick down some. I don't know what we'll actually be taking in this peace deal. The more I think about it, the more it's just... I mean, I want this. I would like this. But that's a pretty nasty-looking little coalition right there. Well, I guess we just have to declare on everyone around us in very short order. That wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be too bad at all, actually. We could definitely do that. I mean, we have the claim here. You are allied to Ajaran. We would have to build a spy network on Ajaran, which we can definitely do. Speaking of which, we can steal maps. I want to see Anatolia. It means I have to get something up to the Mashriq. I mean, we could get the rest of Egypt and just be able to see over here. It may be time to build at least a pair of cogs, and then transport a few troops over to over here to Mushasha, so we can steal some maps and see what on earth is occurring in Anatolia. So I'm quite surprised we don't see the green of the Ottomans yet. That being said, they are alive and well. They're completely fine at this point, so I'm not entirely sure what has occurred. Alright, so we'll see what our AE looks like at the end of the year, and then we'll probably go ahead and make peace. 1 skill land maintenance modifier, that could be quite nice. We don't really need the morale currently. Okay, so what does the peace deal look like right now? We can pull back from spying on Marahan. We definitely don't need to be doing that. How bad? We would have to wait quite a while, actually. We'd have to make sure we fought this guy on truce timer. What if we just did that? What if we just did that? What if we didn't take his capital even? I would be okay with that. Although I would deprive him of as much coast as possible. I would like to just fully annex him so we don't have to deal with him in the future. I don't know though, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. We can't, we kind of do need to be careful because we won't really be able to, if a coalition does form, we don't have any allies. I think this is going to be just fine. We'll go ahead and take his money. I won't worry about Hobyo. I don't think it's really that important. We are just kind of getting a land border with Ajuran here is the main reason for this. We'll attack Marahan on as soon as the truce timer comes up, basically. That is fine. We'll go war reps. India rivalry there. I suppose that's 95 war score. We are looking at a minor coalition, but again, Marahan can't join. We're about to declare on Ajuran, which will call in War Songali, which actually we may be able to just kind of eat both of them and have that not be an issue. We'll definitely have to see. There's our peace deal, though. Marahan will survive this war, which is kind of unfortunate, but I suppose it is a product of the amount of aggressive expansion we have. Let's go ahead and wait for our war exhaustion to tick down a skosh. We can start training a new infantry unit there. We're going to need some more cav in both of these armies. Being said, we also need some cannons, or at least one cannon, I would say, in each army, just to have that extra siege ability. We can go ahead and roll for a general now, but I would like to continue filling out defensive as quickly as possible. Yeah, we're getting a nice amount of Monarch points every month. I'm quite pleased with that. Let's go ahead and bring the troops back up here. There's a good chance we're going to have a rebellion to deal with. We can go all the way to Harar. That's going to be fine. Speak of the devil, and there's a revolt in Harar. You guys stay right there. I don't think we will roll for a new general. This 4 shock general is going to be just fine in the mountains against these silly separatists. Goodbye. Ever so slowly. Not the cleanest battle in the world, but we dealt with it. Okay, so this land's cheap enough to core that we're going to go ahead and just get it coring. Except this province. This province, we're going to convert. Screw Harar, this is going to take an eternity. I would much rather convert this. Let's just do it so we can pop Mogadishu out as a subject. I think that's going to be just fine. We're working on getting a claim against Ajuran itself, and we're going to definitely be going to war there, because that'll call in War Songali and Mombasa. Which will be nice, because we'll be able to get down here finally. We'll more than likely just eat Ajuran. I don't honestly see Marahan surviving. And the fact that War Songali is allied to Ajuran is going to make our lives a little easier. There we go. Our monarch died. I'm sad. I'm not super happy about that. We'll go ahead and boost stab immediately. That will just help solve things a little bit. No, you don't need military access. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. This is going to be done 89. Wait, what? Wow. This is going to take 8 years. What happened? It was 2 a moment ago. We had 2 missionary strength here. Maybe we need to hire a missionary strength advisor. Nope, we got to hire this inflation reduction guy. Our inflation is not doing super well right now. Go ahead and cease to pay the army for... Well, we do have some separatists about to fire. Nothing here, though, so I'm going to turn that fort off. Alright, there is our little transport navy. Let's get that Royal Marriage with Medjugorje Bari. We'll bring them over here. We're going to just sacrifice, like, 2 infantry to go steal maps of Anatolia. Okay, we have... Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. We will go ahead and roll for a general here. That's pretty solid as well. We're going to have to go reinforce this. That was a failure. Fortunately, oh, okay, we did save that stack. We did barely save that little 2 stack. Oh, that was close. Yeah, this is going to take a while, so we'll have to definitely start working our way through religious. That being said, we don't get that missionary strength until a fair ways down. We will have 3 missionaries, though, thanks to our national ideas, which is going to be quite nice. Alright, you guys get on a ship. We have a free diplomat. Go to Mushasha. It's like, hey, I need some military access. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I just need to steal some maps from the Mamluks. Don't worry about it. Alright, we can get our claim on Ajuran, which is something we need to do. I guess let's make this, we'll make this the war goal. Bring this stack down here. The more I think about it, the more I don't know if this is really a viable plan. Let's just core it. Shouldn't have wasted time on that when we could be converting Harar at a very slow rate, I might add. I wonder why. I don't know, it was better. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, probably our stability. Yeah, we did take that stab hit, which is kind of unfortunate. So, do we just go ahead and declare this, or do we wait for, War Sungali to finish off Marahan? I think we do wait for War Sungali to finish off Marahan. You guys, get there. Land in Basra, quickly. Okay, and now we go ahead and steal the maps of Anatolia. Yes. Show me the Ottomans. Yay. Oh, alright, this war's kicked off. This war has kicked off. Interesting. That's good to know, though. Do we just leave them there so we can steal more maps? I think we will. I think we'll steal a map of the Mediterranean. How long can you guys sit here? No, we'll run them back. I don't want to lose that, our 2 transports. Our glorious 2 transport ships. We will need to buy down inflation, which sucks. That being said, we could just go back to the tax guy, and I think we will. We are actually making some solid money from doing that. But, yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot, and on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up for today. So, as always, I would like to thank you for tuning in, spending a little part of your day here. It is greatly appreciated. If you're enjoying the series, please do remember to drop a like down below, as it really does help the channel out, and subscribe for more grand strategy content in the future. My name is Ori. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you in the next one.